What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some RimWorld. This is the 1.3 Ice Sheet Challenge with a triple cold snap. We are at the end of winter. It is warming up a bit. Our new pawn, Carney, here does have the flu, but is doing just fine with it. Everybody's cold. Well, not Carney, but... And we're gonna start on some bedrooms down here. Here's the shitty part. Like, we can't do a lot until we get the rest of the base fleshed out. So we need to double wall this. More of this stuff too. I want the capacity later on to be able to claim more space, but we can shift walls around. So I think we can probably do that safely for now. And I'll have a little airlock over here. And then these stone doors are slow. But we do have a decent amount of steel, so perhaps... And we can move walls and doors and stuff around as well. So let's forbid that. So we need to get the exterior walls built. And it's very cold. And we don't have an exit on this side. So we'll come around. Oh, I can put a door in here too at some point, so we're gonna need to access it. And then this will all be a common area for working, and we're gonna try and mine some of this out and see what we can find too. So need to stay on top of not letting anybody freeze. Carney is waking up and doing plant work, which is fantastic. Meal wise, we have some. They're gonna run out of fine meals, but we can always make a bunch more. And I really want a second space for bedrooms. They are socializing well. Do you guys like each other at this point, or would you say you don't? Acquaintances. Okay, well that's fine. I guess when you have nobody to talk to and you're bumping uglies all day trying to harvest plants, that's where you're at. So I brought a few more granite pieces over that were sitting here. So I think we'll just come up here like this and then do this. I didn't mean for that one yet. And then they should start laying stuff down. We don't really want to do construction like that. We just need to stay on top of this. 17%. 10%. So you have to go inside, little buddy. And again, I think I'm gonna just bite the bullet and make the zones finally. So let's create a new area. It's just gonna be called inside. We're gonna have two. We're gonna have inside and we're gonna have inside warm. So inside will just be what it sounds like inside the base, and inside warm will be inside the warm areas of the base. I know these walls are sort of a waste of time to fill in. Alright, and then inside warm can be this zone here. Alright, so Carney, you get to be inside warm, and you should seek warm temperatures. Now I don't have to constantly be babysitting them. I can just, she botched it. Alright, anyways, inside warm as well. And the batteries are struggling, so I think in the interest of not losing everything we've gotten so far, we'll take those out. Even then, it's still having a hard time, mostly because the wind died. Nothing's blocked though, so we're cool in that regard. And then we just watch them, and as the hypothermia wears off, we switch their zones, and that's pretty much that. So you're unrestricted again, little buddy. You're still restricted, but now you're good to go. And she goes to get food right away. No, she goes to recreate, and then he went outside first, so yep. He's not going to finish that, so you go back to inside warm. You did nothing but throw horseshoes with your time, but you can go to inside warm too. How does that work in terms of her needs? I mean, it got recreation up, but not great. So there you go. That's what it's going to be from now on. And meanwhile, we're going to try to build this base. We don't have a ton of granite. Not enough to finish everything we're trying to build. But there's plenty nearby. plenty nearby. All right, our first trader, people. I'm going to send her because he has the flu. All right, fantastic. Flake. Avita saying, Goju, see you later. We'll keep the barrels. We're going to need them for later. So we have about 800 bucks to play with, which isn't shit. We need meat. We have no meat. I'm not going to buy animals at this point. This is tough. Start the massive advanced component need we're going to have, but I'm not going to do it. They don't even have any regular medicine at this point. I could sell barrels in the thought that we're going to get more, but there's really nothing I need from these guys. There's nowhere to put a TV. Worst trader we possibly could get. We need to get a space bulk goods trader, and that's just not what this is. So I think I'm just going to say that's it. I'm going to get rid of this zone. I'm going to try not to put stuff outside. Are you cold from standing there? No, you don't give a shit. You are restricted to inside warm, though. The silver can chill. I'm not terribly worried about it. She wants a meal, so we're going to have to start cooking soon as well. He right now has an incendiary launcher, which is fine, assuming it's got some degree of accuracy. I haven't actually used one of those for combat reasons in a long time. So hopefully it'll work out for us. She likes to walk around quite a bit and get really cold before. Alright, you get to go back to inside warm. You are unrestricted, friend. And it's 9 a.m., so you can probably get up and do something. So if I keep flipping him back and forth like this, she didn't tend him too well. 4.3%, in fact. It's pretty shit, actually. Negative 206. Looks like he's going to go inside of his own accord, inside warm. If I don't babysit the crops, then we're going to have issues with that too. Just in terms of botched harvests. So one more thing to stay on top of with 2 plant growers here. And he's still not going to be full, but in terms of manipulation because he has the flu, but there you go. Let's see, we still... Oh, nice. A psychic soothe. Alright, you are free to go. You are also free to go, friend. He likes to stay in bed, which is just fine when he's down and out. I'm going to let him build 2, and then you go to... Let's just send her to inside. You gotta be cold by now. Jeez Louise, man. This when you thought like the micromanagement couldn't get any worse. I'm gonna send him to inside as soon as he drops all these blocks off. Not gonna double wall the storage room. Again, we do need an airlock over here because that room's not gonna be. There's an eclipse on, which is totally meaningless, and a sign. So you're still minor. You're actually shivering. God knows why. Maybe it just hasn't been that long yet. He's burning through all of our meds, which is more than a little frustrating. The power just hasn't been very satisfying. I think we're going to have to kick off this light again. And now we're walking even further to get over here. Probably should have left this one open and started working on the far side. Alright, you're gonna go back to inside. You're free to go, friend. Yeah, this is tough. Stay on top of his situation. He's coming back in, see if we can get her to go back to work, but not yet. Alright, so she's gone to bed, so we'll unrestrict her. He'll probably go to bed here too. Transport pod crash. We certainly can't take another pawn. He's hostile to boot. A beautiful masochist. He's of the right age. It'd be nice to be able to nab that gear. Double strand parka. What's that about? It's not very good at insulation. We can't get over there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Where did he just go? Health, shivering 14. Inside you go, friendly. Alright. You are unrestricted. Dude! Alright, we're just going to send him back to inside. till he's fine. He just wants to get up and work. He's not a night owl. No, maybe his schedule is just all fricked up from... Alright, now if you want to go build something, that's fine. So it's negative 215 out. That's, another thing I should be doing is when they're over here and they want to come work, make them bring blocks with. You need to go inside now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize what time it was. Alright, good. He's finally gone to bed, and the power is at least charging the batteries to some degree at this point. We're also out of meals. That's a problem. He's throwing horseshoes. And she should cook for us if we can get her to get over there and do it. You're gonna go... I should watch the health too. I'm trying to let him... No, definitely go inside. Just a whole lot of juggling shit, man. So, we have a fair amount of rice. These eggs aren't gonna last too much longer, but it'll be nice to have some good meals around. Dude needs tending again. One bout of the flu. Alright, that was a fantastic 10 session, though. So you can't complain too much. This is where it's at, and you are good to go again, friend. And the eclipse is ending. So can I have you bring blocks out for this? Leo, I'm wondering if he'll dump some down here, but he's not gonna. It looks like, oh, well, that was a big waste. Alright. And you can go, yeah, inside. Nicole, you're free to be unrestricted. Oh, they eat together, so that's nice. The stupid horseshoe pin has to go somewhere else. It's like significantly warmer in here. I'm tempted to put it in here, but it's going to be dark every time. You need to go inside. Lady, you better not be too hypothermic to be cooking, friend. Alright, power is holding somewhat. I'm going to let them just cook through all the food we have available so we can get some idea where we're at in terms of fine meals. And if we could just get a trader, we can probably buy some decent meat or something to use as meat. Like more eggs. Turns out eggs are awesome. What are you doing? You're still cooking. Where are you headed then? Well, that's a jackass way to get over there. I'm going to have her bring the last of the supplies over at least. Oh, it's not, because otherwise she has to go all the way around this. Back to inside you go. Fucking A. At least all the blocks are there for the moment. Bedtime. Treatment. I'm going to see how he's doing. He's actually fine, so we're going to turn off medicine. More cargo pods. Let it be meat. It's Yayo. We're going to leave that forbidden for now. I do want to go retrieve it. It is warming up, so maybe a nice midday run. It's the second to the last day of winter here, so yeah, you can deal with that if you'd like. He's at 7.3%. Hasn't even made it over there yet. Fucking power just went out. Too much to juggle. We're going to lose it all. You better get inside fast. Actually, I can just do inside warm for him rather than going through this business every time. I don't know why that rice isn't dead. Oh, fuck, man, that sucks ass. Well, unrestrict. Still not warm enough to plant, so she should come out here, work a little bit, and then go plant, which will be fine. There you go. And he can be solely restricted. Yeah, they should both start planting here, so it should be just fine. She actually brought that silver in finally. Power's coming back online slowly but surely. And we need to make sure we're not hypothermic because she's going to try and go outside. It's nice that she at least keeps the place clean. And he botched it, of course, because we had all the supplies there. So there you go. Alright, you can go to inside. You can go to unrestrict. And then we have a little more stuff to bring over. Shivering, 14%. What are you doing? Man, this is just tedious. Now you get to go inside, yo. You, I want to start researching again, but don't really have that capacity right now because there's no space. Psychic Soothe ended. That's too bad. Batteries are coming back. That's fantastic. And we're almost done with the storage room. Maybe I should put a door over here. Or just do something like allow these and just move these walls over so it'll be really fast. And we have roofs up over here. That's not a bad idea. If we had a drug table, we could do something with all this psychoid, but we just don't. You guys are both fine right now, so unrestrict. Unrestrict. She might just focus on blocks. No, she's actually going to try and finish this job, which is fine. And negative 204, last day of winter. For whatever. Ah! Inside for you. Hauling granite blocks. Alright, that bit of the construction's done. So I think what I will do is move stuff over. Now we do have the issue here where this is too wide to support a roof. So if you don't pop some walls in the middle, yeah, don't get any ceiling support. Which is fine. Not the end of the world. So reinstall some of these. And then there's 5 there. So we're going to just do some wall reinstalls. That one, I'm going to leave that one for now. Alright, we need to desperately check their coldness amount. You need to go inside warm at this point. You can move another block or 2. Inside warm for you too, lady. You fella. How are we doing for meals? So now they're going to be rotting because everything, it says frozen but deteriorating. So it won't spoil but will deteriorate away. And then as soon as we see this stuff fall off, we'll finish the moving of the walls. He's got better clothing than her. If you look at the gear, he's good till neg 76 and she's good till neg 67. And he has better. Damn it. I didn't want to select them both. He has a bison wool parka and flak pants. Otherwise they have the same shirt. She has sheep wool and synthread pants. So for whatever that's worth, this is definitely making this room colder, which is probably not doing any good for unrestrict the plants, especially as they go in and out over here. Alright, so now I don't want to move one of these doors at this point. And I don't really have any walls I can shift over there at the moment either, so I think we have to build this one too. We're gonna build this on it. She's actually doing some stone cutting, so she's fine, whatever she does. And don't fail it, friend. You can't be doing that. Inside. And then they should roof this whole shebang over. She needs to go inside too. As soon as she gets that done, I hope. He's going to be ready to go next. So you're unrestricted. You're still going to be restricted. In fact, I should be watching him, not her. And then check of valuable is expired. That's okay. You, friend, are 11%. That's a-okay. Everybody's going to bed. Perfect time to unrestrict. Holy smokes. Alright, they should have a big roof set up momentarily here. And that means I can expand my inside zone. Ooh, I see hearts flying. Where are you dudes going? Oh, I'm putting roofs all around. That's not good. Should definitely be keeping an eye. Yeah, you're minor. You get to go inside. You're minor. You get to go inside. I'm pushing it a little further than I should. These doors are exceptionally slow to get inside quick, friend. What are you doing? Oh, I thought he was going to eat out there. I'm going to make use of this inside warm for everybody. And I need to fix this inside zone as well. And they'll finish the roof. I did some around the outside. I'll probably put an exit over here too. So we do need one more thing built. Man, they get so fucking cold so fast. You might as well not do that right about now, friend. At least we have a quick way in and out to over there. Alright, so we're just going to keep putzing away at it. So we'll get that done. And then probably the whole damn zone can be moved. We're going to need to build some power out there as well. So we might as well just move this. Reinstall this over here. We should have the perfect space for it. And expand our awesome storage zone out too. Alright, time to start moving shit and playing horseshoes apparently. Inside warm gear. Oh, I had the wrong person selected. Let's drop that over there. Dude! I totally had the wrong person selected. No, I didn't. She's the one that... Okay, we're fine. He's good for another minute. So much shit. Alright, so inside warm. The plants will be ready momentarily too, so that's good. It's going to take them a bit of effort to move all that stuff inside. Batteries look like they're doing fine. She should be ready to go sooner, so we'll restrict her. Alright, we're going to get everything moved. Alright, well, the first major step of this mess is completed. I think we'll do this wall, and then we'll do this wall, and then we'll start working on the outside walls down here. We don't nearly have... we're doing alright. I might prioritize making block here for her. So right now she's going to grow, plant cut. I think we're going to need the block. We can have him doing the construction, and then that takes a little bit of the load off me in terms of what I have to babysit here. Also, it looks like the plants are damn near ready to go too. So, please leave a like if you're enjoying. Nobody got around to moving this, huh? Not yet. We're also going to need some power over there, so let's get on top of that. I don't want to muck with this. You're kind of foolish to put power in your exterior walls as well. Let's just do that then. We do need some batteries that are off the grid that we can charge up and then disconnect so they don't get zutted. That'd be nice. How are we doing for meals? That's a dumb spot to put the meals. So I can't... They deteriorated that far. Does that mean that flake is damn near gone? Yeah. 7 a.m. Maybe we'll check the weather. Perhaps we can get outside and do some work. Hopefully he comes through the base to make this happen. She's just going to carry on with the making of the block. Freezing her butt off the whole time. And it's -197. I think I'm going to have him equip a different gun. I don't know if the incendiary launcher is going to do me any favors. Bio. Yeah, he's better at plants than she is, so that's good. This has to be moved. At the very least, it's 10 degrees warmer inside. Health. Minor. I'm going to have to send her inside. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for being here. I love you all. I'll see you next time.